Hello and welcome aboard Whale Pod to another episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I'm your Captain Whale, and in the previous episode, we recruited our Mobius party member Triton. He was a big surprise to find his Fiona striding past us in the middle of the Cadenzia region's Erythia Sea, and an even bigger surprise to find that said Fiona was helmed by a rogue Mobius pirate captain of sorts. He will be our hero with us for the next little while. We are all very close to being capped on our ranks, except for Uni, who I am going to leave at rank 11, or whatever she ends up at the end of this video, for now. But with that out of the way, we have one more side quest here on the map in the Erythia Sea that we're going to go take care of. It starts over here, over by where we fought Intrusive Neville. But we are not going to use Neville's tombstone because that will not give us our boat. Only the specific waypoints will give boats, not any tombstone. That's probably just an oversight on Monolith's part, and maybe they'll patch it later. But for now, let's head on over. And to see what we have at our disposal here today, or lined up for our enjoyment here today, more like it. Controck Beach discovered. Aye, this even be a part of the sea, even I've never set foot on, mateys.
Wait up. I heard something. What is it, Mimi? Ah. Banana see person on ground! Stay with me. We'll patch you right up. I have to help everyone. Ugh. Stop moving. You don't understand. I promised them. Said I'd keep them safe. If I'm the only one that survives, then it's all been for nothing. I have to go.
Oi, don't be a clod.
Huh? I'm not?
Oh, what? You're really serious then? How are you gonna save anyone when you can barely stand yourself? You got a death wish or something?
Let's break it down. As I see it, you have two options here. You can go in and try to save them by yourself.
Or you can let us pitch in. Which one of those strikes you as the better idea, eh?
You want to help me?
I don't know. That depends. I wouldn't be in such a hurry to throw my life away. Being ready to die and actively trying to get yourself killed are two very different things.
It's just a quick patch-up, but it should help you think straight. Sorry about Lance and his threatening display of idiocy.
What's threatening?
You missed the point.
I did not miss the... Oh.
Look, you can relax. We're all friends here. Would you mind telling us what's going on? Yeah, okay. There was a Kavesi raid. There was no time. I had to cause a diversion, so I leapt in without a second thought. After that, it's all a blur. That was pretty reckless of you.
Remind Riku of someone Riku know?
Oh?
Whatever the case may be, we had best hurry. Judging by the situation, your allies were likely forced apart and are now fighting alone.
It really sounds like it would help to have some numbers on your side, no?
For now, let's take the best course of action we can. We can hash out the details later. The best course? My name is Fiona. I am the commander of Colony Mu. I know this might be a lot to ask, seeing as we've just met. But please, lend me your strength I need to save my people.
Oh, nah. Triton's out to the party already, eh, mateys? Hero Quest, Transparent Dreams. She's here, everyone. We saw this girl in the trailer, the little purple hair with the little red Oni horns poking out through there. Absolutely adorable. Didn't expect to have to wait until this late in the game to meet her, though.
We've made some new friends.
I'm already gonna guess that this is gonna be Lance's class.
New colony entries have been registered. Please, there's no time to spare.
There's time to spare. There's always time to pick up something abundant's kicking up out of the ground.
Summer. I'm so sorry. You shouldn't have been alone.
Let's send her on. Her voice deserves to be heard.
All right.
Hey, who thought it was gonna be such a dark quest to unlock this hero?
Time to do the right thing, eh?
Hold on, I know what would make this quest 100 times better. Later in the day, that's what would make it better.
If only I was stronger.
Just stay focused. It's not over yet.
Yeah, if only you had the power of Ouroboros.
This was a nice find.
We're getting a little sound interference from the fish duking it out down there.
Sean, you kept everyone safe. It must have hurt so much. Fiona, leave the rest to us. Yes. Thank you.
Right, off seeing more of our new friends' dead friends. Well, she's gonna need new friends, and we know 6 people willing to do so. Or willing to be so. That's a cool looking island off there in the distance. I have not explored out there yet. I've just explored around the perimeter. Gone past it, never landed.
You what? It's night time already.
It is nighttime because everyone knows drama gets more dramatic when it's night.
Hey, are you all right? Crying isn't gonna change anything. Noah, Mio, would you mind taking care of everyone?
Don't know how she knows our names. I don't remember ever introducing ourselves.
May you sleep peacefully.
Maybe she recognized us as Ouroboros. And maybe Mobius leaked our names to everyone as well? If so, that's a real scummy move for them to dox us like that. But I suppose that's why they're the villains, after all.
Let's just sneak a peek.
Plenty of Nopon coins. We do need to start building those up. I did waste 30 between episodes getting lands up to rank 10 in Soul Hacker so I could equip Soul Hack on any class I want for the boy.
Bonnet digging up ore.
I don't want to lose them.
And I don't want to lose these pieces of ore, so hold tight.
Well, this was entertaining. Quite a contest.
Indeed. And it ended with your loss.
Irma!
What took you?
Sorry. How's everyone?
Fiona! Oh, Fifi, I was so worried about you. We're surrounded. And pretty badly depleted.
Men, aim for that banner. It's their commander, Fiona.
Dream on, mother!
We should go.
All of us. Yes. We didn't ask for these outsiders. This is still our fight.
But the wounded...
Ah, it's nothing. We're good. Yeah, we're fine. Still fighting fit. Relax, Fifi. You worry far too much. In Colony Mu, we fight as one. Right, folks?
You guys... Trust your crew.
Trust yourself. Trust in victory.
All hearts as one! We'll make it! Together!
Yeah!
Wow, if that little speech doesn't sound like a cult, sound like cult kind of crap, I don't know what does.
Appreciate it. Let's show them.
Feel it in my bones.
It's all coming together.
You got more in you yet, Noah.
All right. Seems like a pretty quick victory.
Sparks! Too strong!
Retreat! Retreat!
We made it.
Fiona! Fifi!
Irma! All of you! You pulled through! Thank you!
Come on now, of course we did. We made a promise, right? Come what may, we'll always be together.
Lance! Everybody! Thank you so much for saving our lives!
Whoa! All right, steady on. We're not deaf.
We were just gonna walk away! I couldn't let you go without a proper thank you. Even if you're Ouroboros, the betrayers.
Hang on.
No. No need to explain. You're our saviors.
That's right. You even healed our wounded.
Yeah, you don't look like baddies to me.
Exactly.
And I noticed that when we were fighting side by side, you guys all trust one another. That's why...
You've made up your mind, have you, Fiona?
Yeah. That's why I want to try trusting too. I want to destroy our flame clock. Would you mind doing us this one last favor?
It's hardly a problem for us, but why the sudden request?
We heard about a liberated colony from Nopon travelers. That's what got me thinking. There should be more to life than spending it fighting all the time. Being ready to die and actively trying to get yourself killed are two very different things.
Sounds to me like you've been mulling it over.
This has to change. I want to change myself. And I want to change the way things are.
Good on you.
Looks like you got it figured out.
You'll trust me.
That's the same look you gave us when we first met. You'll do anything to protect your friends, won't you?
All right then. Let's make tracks for Colony Mew.
That is, if she didn't still seem to be having second thoughts. Care to tell us why?
Oh, you noticed? Well, that makes things easier. There are two major stumbling blocks. The first is that you'll have to somehow outwit the consul. And second, that only that consul knows the location of the flame clock under discussion.
Huh? How can you not know?
The one you see right now? That's just a fake.
Fake? How's that then?
Oh, but the consul isn't here right now. This might be the right time to act.
Fiona, this isn't the place to be having this conversation.
Ah, right. Sorry.
In any case, let's talk details at the colony. Our people are on their last legs. We'll need time to get back to strength.
Please, take this.
All right, item obtained, Circlet of Wisdom.
I'm happy you were able to send everyone on their way. It really helped me to be a little more positive. Thank you so much. Sorry about all the urgent requests. We'll be waiting for you at Colony Mew. Don't keep us waiting too long.
Right, we don't have her or our pirate. We're not going to bring our pirate back quite yet. Oh wait, no. We're going to bring our pirate back.
Triton's got you covered.
So much to
Right,
see.
Captain Triton. I'm going to hold you to your word there. Oh, we don't get the enemy territory music here, but we got it in Triton's turf. Wow. Fake flame clock. Yeah, if you look at it, it doesn't even look like there's any flame flowing in it. It just looks like it's like painted on or something. A nice 50% full flame clock there, though.
Wah! Such flower power! Manana flubbard!
Everyone! We've been waiting for you.
This is awesome! Did you guys make this?
I suppose we did. Whenever we say farewell to a friend, we plant flower seeds. They kept growing over time, and before we knew it, we had this.
It's beautiful, but to think of all the departed.
Standing still spells death. If we can't achieve victory, there will be no tomorrow. But still, we didn't want to forget that they were all here once.
So that's why you're getting all teary-eyed.
What? No. It's just the pollen.
It doesn't take much to get Commander Boohoo here going.
Irma?
Looks like you've taken a lot on your shoulders. Doesn't it weigh you down?
A little. I just wish I wasn't such a weakling.
You can put the burden down whenever you want, you know. You can still choose to keep things the same as always. I wouldn't think any less of you if you did. Neither would anyone else here.
I love you for saying that, Irma. Just like I love everyone here. And Colony Mu, where I met you all. And ever since I realized that, tomorrow stopped looking so dark. And that's exactly why I can't run away from my responsibility.
I get it. Whatever happens, I trust in you.
And I trust you too.
Fiona, Irma. All the squad leaders have assembled. We can start the meeting at your convenience.
Understood. I'll be right there.
Oh, but before that, Fifi... Tickle ambush! Coochie coochie coo!
Stop it!
Loosen up, Fifi. Get it all out of you.
Yep, now she's back to herself.
We're waiting in the square.
Why? I'll get you back, you'll see.
Run away!
It's hard to imagine that the console will make it easy for us with the flame clock. Someone will surely pay for this with their life. Again. Please, do whatever you can to make sure it's not Fiona.
We've made some new friends.
Oh, we're gonna make sure it's that dirt-veined console who pays for it with their life. We're gonna quickly explore around here. Nopon container here. Gimme those coins. Silver Pond Spectre coins. And there's a key item out here. Odd ring-like shard. Still don't know what those are used for. All I know is that Gray collects them. Alexandrite out here. Sounds like a certain Nopon shrimp would like that stone. And I know it's technically pronounced Mew, like the Pokemon, but it's Colony Moo. And this console's gonna be mooing like a cow by the time we're done with him.
Got a feeling in my bones.
Reminds me of someone from Xenoblade Chronicles 2 who always had a feeling in me guns. Hey, look, a right proper barracks. Who would have guessed?
Booty's on the radar. What are we waiting for? Let's get it open.
And this, guys, is why I bring Triton with me. His voice is much more entertaining than any of the other heroes we've gotten. Is this like a... Let's see if we can see over this door. Is this a restricted area or just another gate? Looks like just another gate. If it were a restricted area, that would for sure be where the flame clock was. Quest route.
Got a my bones.
Yeah, too bad it's not time to eat yet, bro.
Could you help me out here?
On it.
Here we go.
We found more booty. Let's quickly... Okay, already back up to 49 Nopon coins. Getting the 30 we spent on lands back very quickly here.
Are we seriously gonna do it now? Those Gavesi dudes are still loitering around.
Who's loitering again?
God, he's huge.
Sounded like someone was having a bit of a whinge. We all good here?
We're great. Right, Tallow?
Right, Chief. No whinging here.
Say again?
Nothing to say, really.
Huh. I'll take your word for it.
Time is of the essence. Sorry to rush, but can we get straight to the point?
What should we talk about first?
About the fake flame clock.
You said the colony's flame clock was a fake. What did you mean by that?
Wow, pretty blunt, huh? Honestly, we don't really know any more beyond the fact that it's a fake.
Since we never use it anyway, yeah?
When it's close to running dry, we get orders from the console to go out and fight.
Well, what is it for then?
Do you think maybe there's some weird advantage to it? Like, maybe the colony's rank is really high, but it makes it look lower to get enemies to underestimate us.
Or the exact opposite. Actually, we're bottom tier, but it looks a lot higher to intimidate people.
Oh yeah, it could be that.
Well, your actual strength doesn't change, so it'd be pretty obvious once you get down to it.
And also, supplies from the castle are allocated based on rank. Could we see your supplies? That would give us a good idea of where you fall, rank-wise.
Nico's on warehouse detail. And I'm Nico. I'll get things ready for your inspection.
Right, about the real flame clock.
You said nobody knows where your real flame clock is except the console. How are we supposed to find it then?
I don't suppose we could just ask the console? Oh, come on! Why the huge sigh? I was just asking. Someone had to ask.
Well, it has to be somewhere, or the status quo wouldn't be maintained. If you fight, the flame clock must fill up. Suppose you were to harvest a large pool of life in a short time.
Oh, it would flow into the real clock.
I'd like to investigate any large-scale combat engagements you may have experienced. If we're lucky, someone may have witnessed some signs of the flame clock's operation.
Could we take a look into your past battle records?
Of course. I'll have them delivered to you.
About the colony's rank.
If the current flame clock is fake, what happens when your rank goes up?
As far as I know, I don't think that's ever happened.
Wait, you're joking? You've always been on the same level?
Nico, that's me. Heard something from the console one time. She said to tough it out and do exactly as instructed, and everything would be all right.
Oh? I was told something else. People only see what they want to see, I think it was.
Meaning?
Meaning nobody actually wants to see how much is left on their clock, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, if you knew, you'd just stress out over it constantly.
A little more stressing wouldn't go amiss in your case, Tallow, you turkin head.
What? Why'd you gotta call me names?
Just cause.
Wow.
Well, we don't know exactly what the console intended. But she must have had something in mind to go to these lengths rigging the contraption.
Tallow, it's not an insult if it's true. Now about the console.
You said the consul was away. Do you know how long for?
Tell you bluntly, we don't know either.
She's always disappearing, going off on one special mission or another.
In that case, she could be back at any time.
I'm sorry that the answer isn't very useful.
This all sounds like kind of a big deal. It doesn't bother you?
It's nothing special. We don't normally talk much about it.
She just sends us down broad stroke orders, like, go defeat those guys. Send a team to this location.
Yeah. The only time she spoke normally was that one time, wasn't it? You know, the time when Fiona became commander.
Yuck. Do we have to talk about that?
About what?
When the previous commander died, Fiona clung to the consul's knees. Started saying that the way we fought was making everyone miserable.
Yeah, it turned into a whole, like, debate. Until the consul was like, fine then, you try and change it. And made Fiona the commander.
What? Just like that? I know, it was a twisted kind of punishment. But now I've got everyone else tangled up in this mess.
Whatever. We know you just want the best for us, Fifi.
That's why you get yourself in such a tizzy.
And that's why we want to support you in turn. You're good, Fiona. Better than you know.
Thanks, guys.
Punishing someone with a promotion? That's so bizarre.
Now, lastly, about destroying the flame clock.
So, this whole clock-breaking thing's kind of a sudden development, yeah? I wanted to ask how you lot feel about all this. We know how Fiona feels, but are you all okay with what we're about to do?
Honestly, I just want Fiona to be able to relax, like not have to carry all this responsibility.
That's so kind of you.
Even if we do this, people will still die.
Yeah, but if they do, it will be because of their own failure. That's not the same. She carries the banner for us, and it's because of us that it's so heavy.
But that weight's also the momentum that keeps her moving forward. I don't want us doing anything that could sully the purity of Fiona's conscience.
All right, all right. Let's all take some deep breaths.
We're all friends here. Keep it civil.
I'm happy that you're so concerned for me. Thank you.
Well, I reckon things will work out one way or another. I mean, come on. You've got us on your side.
Yeah, you tell him, Lance.
No one wants to lose their mates. Just don't lose track of what matters, yeah?
I have no further questions, Your Honor.
I think we've more or less heard all we need.
Yeah, I think so too. It's time to get to work. Let's check out the loose threads we've uncovered.
We should investigate the supplies in the warehouse and the colony's battle record data. Is that right? I'll make sure everyone gives you their full cooperation.
We'll also try looking around for anything we might have missed.
If anything turns up, we'll be in touch.
We've made some new friends.
All right. We have a couple different objectives now. Investigation info fragments. That tallow does really seem to be a few pickles short of a jar. Hey, Nico. Welcome to Nico's warehouse. I'm Nico, and this is my, well, not my exactly, but it's a warehouse, all right. Look around all you like. Thanks. It won't be a minute. Nothing here really stands out. It's all as I'd expect from a colony with the rank their flame clock says they are. By the way, are you the one who does inventory management here? No, I think it might be the consul. Nico only watches the warehouse. Nico, I should say, is me. Why would a consul do that themselves? Because they're overly cautious micromanager who meddles way too much in the affair of their subordinates. Hey, our pirate said nothing this time. Yay! Or boo, I actually really like it when our pirate says things. Hey, Shu. Is there another one of you? One for each of my feet? Frost, Sean. You said you'd come back, you liars. Sorry to bother you. We're hoping to check out the old battle records. Alright, Fifi said to expect you. Bear with me for a moment. Right, I've transferred you the data. If you see anything interesting, let me know. Thank you, we will. Colony Moo Investigation 2 at 2?
It's all making sense.
Right. Let's investigate here at the Moo Canteen. Hey, Triton!
I'm getting peckish.
It's time for food! Sunny style fish pie.
Thanks for the food.
Let's see what Banana learns from this.
This has me raring to go.
40% collectible boost. Creamy dreamy fish pie for Banana's cooking repertoire.
I look forward to tasting it.
Discuss. Colony Moo investigation.
Everyone, a moment of your time?
Okay, let's not mince words. Colony Moo is weird. And this is why you can't make friends. I've looked into their combat records. For the past few years, there have been no large-scale combat engagements involving Colony Moo. That in and of itself is understandable, but we can't do that investigation survey thing you thought up earlier, right? Back to the drawing board then? Well, perhaps. But what really caught my eye was the wastelessness, so to speak. Without any big wins or losses, not only were there no large-scale swings to the flame clock total, there were also no interruptions to the colony's supply chain over the long term. So, what's that prove except that Fiona and the others are fending well for themselves? I've got to say, that's not really the impression I got of this place at first glance. We've heard them chatting. They don't really seem to talk a whole lot of training or strategy. And think about the personnel turnover. You saw the flower garden. Notice how young they all are. Add that to the consul's extended periods of absence. Ignoring for the sake of the argument that the insecure environment, the colony's military results couldn't really afford such stability. Come to think of it, didn't Fifi say their colony's rank stayed the same? Right, and the flame clock issue is odd as well. I couldn't stop wondering what the point of the deception was, but we said we thought it could be to fool enemies, but the soldiers here aren't given information. It's not even being manipulated, just flat out not being supplied. Fiona and the others didn't seem bothered by it, but I think the real world, but I think in the real world it wouldn't do them any real favors. Right. Of the two sides, it's actually Fiona and the others that it affects. What was it Talos said? Something about not stressing all the time? Hold. Back the snuff up. You're not saying... The people the consul wanted to deceive. Was it the residents of Colony Moo all along? There's one more thing that bothers me. Looking at Fiona and the others, didn't they remind you of someone? They don't believe in anything beyond what they can see in the moment, still thinking that fighting is everything. Like we did way back then? Right, they're so occupied with the reality put in front of them, they don't think of anything beyond that horizon. In Colony Moo's case, they don't seem much interested in anything apart from the banner that Fiona carries. True. True that. Soon as it's about Fiona, they all get super passionate. You think they're being used? No, it's not a question of being used or otherwise. I'd imagine we're also only seeing what we want to see. So that's why Fiona was appointed commander, because she's useful for hiding whatever's inconvenient. If the consul had to go to such lengths to devise this, there can only be one reason. The consul's betraying Colony Moo. The raid we interrupted must have been their doing as well. Then we've got to tell Fifi straight away.
Let's move out.
Oh, so that's how they're doing. Oh no. What's going on? It's like back at Colony 4.
Another Mobius messing with us. Crap!
Tallow? Hey, what's wrong with you?
Sorry about this, bud.
Tallow!
Don't worry, he'll be all right. But now... Muse console. It was you, wasn't it?
Reality, right? It's just so dull. That's why nobody pays it any mind. They'd rather chase pretty dreams. You really should have just stayed dreaming.
Why would you do something like this?
When someone close to you gets hurt, you want to become stronger for them. That desire and sadness, they make for a quality flame.
Is that why you arranged the attack? Conspired with Keves, sacrificed all those lives?
Without some hardship, humans don't come together. It was just the same with you.
Cut the crap! How could you put Fiona through this?
I know perfectly well what I did.
Oh!
But Fiona, she never once gave up. She wouldn't let the dream be all there was. That purity of purpose. It lifted everybody up. The need to support one another. She taught me that as well.
Oh, well, ain't that nice? Learn this! Oh, what are you...
Don't hurt my friend! Even if she's bad, she's still my friend!
Fiona! Oh.
Fiona! Lance!
Stand up. You can do better than this. Please, get up! You'll do your best for the others, won't you? You'll do all that you can, and then some.
Stop it! I'll fight along with you if you want. I'll fight by your side against whatever it is that's making you sad, Irma. So please, stop calling it a dream.
Hey, don't disappoint me like that. You've already made your choice. You chose what you wanted to see, and freely. Just how heavy is that banner? How many lives do you carry? Please, stop! All of their hopes. You did say you'd shoulder them, didn't you? You said you'd never break her.
You said we'd be together forever.
Crying about it won't change the truth. The fact is, your friends are dead, and I'm the one who killed them!
Alright, time to die, Mobius! First, let's clear out the trash.
More where that came from.
Let's see if that chops up some of these puppers here. All these dogs are... None of these dogs go to heaven. I don't know who said all dogs go to heaven, but definitely not these guys. Okay, got that launch there, lands. All right, more reinforcements here. A burst. That allows us to get past the enrage without needing to worry about enrage. Interlink level 3 time. Chain attack time. Alright, Fiona, what are you doing a chain here? When chosen, multiplies TP of all active characters except self by 120%. We'll save her for a rainy day. Death of 1,000 cuts. Here we go. And we're into the overkill on Mobius Eye. All right, cap us, Uni. Bring it home, Tyon.
This isn't the end. This is the decider. You're finished. I'm just here to end it.
700,000 damage.
Irma! You really shouldn't cry for me. Sorry. You were my friend. But I couldn't save you. Fiona. You'll always
be my Irma?
An entire illusionary for honest.
Time for a nice big breakfast.
The real Fiona was right by their flower field, it would appear.
So this is where the flame clock was. How did we never see it before?
Look, I'm not great with words, but I wanted to say, I'm sure she was a complicated person too.
I'll never forgive what Irma did. I know I can never, ever forgive her. But if I'd never met her, I wouldn't be who I am today. She's taught me a lot as well.
Just promise you won't suffer alone, all right? If things get too much to bear, you can always talk to me.
Tallow.
If you need to grumble, or swear, or call someone names, I'm your man. I'll get rid of all your worries. You can count on this turkin head, okay?
Same old Tallow.
She woke me up, you know. Irma did. Made me watch you. I couldn't move, but I followed every word you said.
Perhaps she didn't want you to be alone.
But then, why? Why do something like that? I'm supposed to be the turkin head, not Irma.
I want to know about these Mobius people. I have to know what Irma was thinking. Will you let me fight by your side still?
No reason to say no.
You're already our friend, Fifi.
Don't ever forget how you're feeling right now. I think it'll keep you strong.
Yeah. I won't. Not ever.
Here we go!
Oh, we are so close to maximum Mobius threat level. Experience 0, gold 2020. A terrible amount of gold to give us, game. How dare you? Soul points 10. Transparent dreams complete.
I'll do my very best.
Oh,
No way this isn't lands. I called it at the start. I'm gonna stick by my guns. It's lands. Yep. Fiona's class signifier, role healer. A unique healer that applies random buffs to allies and can strengthen the whole party with arts.
Oh, so that's how they're doing.
There is one more thing I would like to do before we end off this episode. We have freed a couple new colonies. So, first let's take a look at that pretty affinity chart. Colony Mu is a copper rank Agnian colony. There's H's colony there still, aptly named as such. We are yet to encounter a tin rank Agnian colony or a copper rank Kevesi colony. I don't know how many more there are going to be here though, so without further ado, wait, no. A little bit more ado first. We're going to put Valdi briefly back into the party.
There's so many flowers. I wonder if something brought them here too.
Yeah, Valdi. Fornus region full. Let's see if we can't send out some more Nopon. This is the last bit of side content we will be doing before any main story progression in the next episode. And in order to keep main story and side content thoroughly segregated, let's keep things running with the side content. Segregated in terms of keeping things concise with all the side content in one video and the main story in the other, and not the more unsavory variety of segregation. We're keeping them apart so viewers can follow along better. Hey, Rapapa. There might not be any more colonies where we have friends. Well, apparently there's still something that needs to be done before we can complete that objective. So with that, let's check out what new Collectopedia cards we might have. We need more colony iota goods for Fiona than we currently have. We can turn these ones in though.
Looks like we're all done.
And we can turn that one in here. Oh, I guess colonies-wise, we still haven't ran into Kamaravi's old colony yet. We do not have Signifier available to us. Lands is the inheritor here as well. With that... Yeah, good for you, Tyon. Let's rectify this and get our party back in working order for our next leg of the story. We're going to be bringing Triton with us. See how the other Mobius like it when we're fielding one of them against themselves.
Triton's got you covered.
I'm glad you got me covered, Captain Triton. Cadenzia region? We're gonna head here to the Centridge Harbor Control. And then, before ending off the video, finally do something we probably should have been doing a long time ago. We are going to open the quest with the shortcut and select the Castle Beckons. With that and Mio's enthusiastic jump to finally be getting on with the main story before she keels over dead, this is going to be where we end this episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I hope you all have enjoyed this video, Whale Pod. I have been your Captain Whale, not to be confused with Cap and Triton right over here. But if you like this video, make sure to like, comment, and sub to the channel if you have not already. All three of those help me out immensely and cost you nothing more than a few moments of your time. With that all said and done, I hope you all are having fantastic days, Whale Pod, but until next time, this is goodbye.